Hello, my name is Eric Ahlberg. I am from Canada, but I've been teaching English at the University of Oldenburg in Oldenburg, Germany, of course. I've been here for the last 7 years. I've been teaching English in universities in Germany for about 11 years in total now. I focus on academic writing a lot, but not only. So in 2025, I took the BYTS Boost Your Teaching Skills program from Circles, and I just wanted to say that I had a good time and would recommend it. I have a lot of experience teaching, which I like doing, but I've just felt over the last few years that maybe some of my practices are a little samey, and I just wanted to get some new perspectives. That was my main motivation. I think the main impact, what I walk away with now, it's really made me think about a lot of my approaches in a new way, especially in some ways just being more systematic about how I do things. Um, it's refreshed my perspectives on, for example, the role of students, on testing, on course design and planning. Very specifically, the action oriented approach is something I've enjoyed. I realized I was sort of doing it already in some of my classes, but not in a very systematic way. So actually, we also learned theory, and that's the nice thing about the course is that it got a lot of new vocabulary and terminology for, of course, there are some new things for sure, but also things I realized I've kind of been doing but didn't have a name for, which was interesting. Um, yeah, and I was able to, in the middle of the semester and also between semesters, because it takes place over about 11 months. So, also between semesters, I was able to bring in new ideas. In some small ways, I changed my parts of my course immediately. In other ways, I planned them in for the next semester. And it was good. And sometimes uh, didn't work exactly as I planned, but I'm happy to say things did work as well. Some of the changes I brought in were surprisingly nice. So, um, of course, a great bonus as well from the course. It's very international. We're part of a small team at the University of Oldenburg. I've got a few colleagues, and maybe once a year I'll meet other colleagues from nearby universities or from other German universities, which is nice, of course. But it's rare that I get the chance to just share with colleagues from the rest of Europe. So that was very nice and interesting and sort of eye opening just to learn about the different institutional frameworks and other approaches that exist in different places, just things I didn't really know. Um, of course, you have lots of opportunity to work with the colleagues in the program. Um, every week, it's a little bit different. You'll, of course, work with some multiple times and some new. There's enough people that it was a nice, good exchange throughout the whole year. Yeah, it was really nice. Um, I would definitely recommend the program, the Boost Your Teaching Skills program. I think the topics were well chosen. Some it depends on your experience and what you bring to the table already. Some you may know a little bit about already, but there were definitely courses where it was all new for me, and I did absolutely did learn new things. I thought it was well taught. The instructors are open, approachable, friendly. Had no problems at all. You do have to plan in some time for the work. There is work to do. There is homework, but generally you'll have time to do it. I think we met mostly uh, every 2 weeks, sometimes a week following. But in general, you'll have time to do it. But you do have to make time for it. Keep that in mind. Um, yeah, overall, I enjoyed it and I would recommend it if you're looking to refresh your skills or learn new things. Even if you think you know quite a bit about teaching already, I think you'll find something uh, that you can think about anew.